G'day everybody and welcome to the Trader Cobb series of courses. Now thank you very much for coming this far. Obviously you've found me somewhere on the World Wide Web and you've decided to come to tradercobb.com to just have a little bit more of a look at what I do and how I do it, and potentially come on and join one of our memberships and learn how to trade the strategies that I implement every single day. So I want to start off first of all by thanking you for coming this far. Secondly, to introduce you to who I believe this course is actually for. Now of course I've gone through and I've covered a number of the people or types of people that I think this is going to massively benefit, but at the end of the day anybody who's trading crypto is going to have a very big advantage by taking this program and enrolling with me. Anyone who's interested in learning about technical trading, now that comes from an absolute beginner all the way to somebody who's been around markets for quite some time. You see, the key to it is, it's not that I teach everything about the markets. It's not that I teach every single technical analysis ingredient or tool. What I specify and what I specialize in is learning the individual ingredients that then come together to form a robust, structured strategy that has a literal checklist. Now the strategies that I teach, I break it down in each course. Every single mark of the checklist, which there are between 16 to 19 different ticks to have through essential and bonus factors, every single tick I'll cover in a chapter within the program. So you'll learn step by step only what's actually important to you. Get rid of the clutter on your charts, get an understanding for what it is you're looking at, and understand what it is behind what you're seeing, not just the names of things. Anyone who wishes to get a big leg up with trading and get that strategy that you need to be successful, this is hugely important. If you want to tap into my 10 years of trading experience and over 20 years in the markets, then this is a good way for you to speed up your learning curve. I took a long time to cotton on to this. It took me 2.5, nearly 3 years until I seeked out a fantastic mentor to teach me, and that's when my trading results really turned around. Anyone wishing to learn fast in this amazing market, let's keep one thing very, very much in mind. Cryptocurrency is an amazingly fast marketplace. The moves are spectacular. They are explosive. They are phenomenal. We need to get in there, get out of there, and make our money while this market is still in its very early stages. I'll show you how you can do that. Speed up your learning curve, of course. Learning from somebody who's going to be showing you trading videos every day after teaching you your trading strategies that I use and implement every single day. You'll see what I do. You'll be doing it too. We'll be learning together and it will definitely speed up your learning curve. And if you want to sort of cut a lot of the mistakes out from your trading, well, I can teach you the ones to avoid. I'll let you know a lot of the lessons a lot of the mistakes that are likely to be made, and I'm going to be with you every step of the way trying to help you through to become the best trader you can be. So a question I always get is why do I actually do this? Look, I've been trading for 10 years and one of the things that's made me a good trader is education. It's been others helping me. Yes, I've paid for courses. Yes, I've worked with mentors for free. I've done a huge amount in the trading space all around the world. I was focused on traditional markets like foreign exchange, stocks, commodities. I even traded bonds as well. I traded really anything that moves, and that's how I ended up trading into cryptocurrency. I've traveled all around the world, from New York, Sydney, New Zealand, London, all over Europe, presenting, teaching, and helping people to learn to trade. And it's been a phenomenal career thus far. Crypto trading, though, has really taken it to a more exciting level, if it's my opinion you're looking for. I love this market. It's very new, it's very exciting, and I'm looking to pass that down. My educational courses I've learned over a long period of time. I wish somebody was there at the beginning for me to help me through it. I am that person that's going to be there. I don't do this for free, you know this, but I can genuinely help you move forward and progress very, very quickly. I've been fortunate to have traveled the world and worked with some of the best people out there, guys. Take my 10 years of trading. It's not just the trading experience that I bring, which is quite interesting. There are people that can trade really well, but they can't teach really well. For the last 6 years, I've been working very closely with a number of clients, and I'll show you some testimonials at the end to help them improve their trading and to work with them. It's not just the strategies that make a successful client, i.e. you. It's the way it's taught, the language that's used, and can you actually understand it. It's a systematic approach to my education. It is in place, it is structured, and you will learn this very, very well because it's fairly straightforward. What I found was when I was repeating the same methodologies to others, it was helping me. I continue to stand by this. When I do my daily videos every single day, you might already be in there. I'm talking to my clients, to my groups, and to myself ultimately. It keeps me true, it reminds me of what's really important, and it helps me to stay focused and very humble. Educating others on my method, it makes me a better trader. Again, same thing, it's the repetitive nature of process. You'll notice through my courses, as you go through them, there is underlying messages that do repeat and repeat and repeat. Don't see this as a waste of time, because it absolutely isn't. Guys, I know what it takes to be a good trader, and I know what it takes to help you to become a good trader. I do this for a reason. Everything is structured, everything is there. The repetition is what makes you better, because you're looking to just slightly better that, be better 1% of the time each time, or 0.5%. Slowly but surely get better and better and hone your skills to become the best trader you possibly can be. In all honesty, it's also another income, okay? The reason this program is there is because I get another income from it. It's a wonderful little business that I can run on the side whilst it complements my trading. When we all work together, we can move these markets, we can help these markets. An understanding of what we're looking at and reading the trends, it's going to help us all, and we'll all do very well from it. A huge driving factor, to be honest with you, this was the reason that I actually thought to myself, I should actually do this, because I'm a part of a cryptocurrency trading fund as well. Look, for me, it really was the lack of good, solid, sound trading structure out there. A lot of people in this space are doing very well, and a lot of these people think they're doing well because of good trading. They're not. They're doing well because they're buying certain coins and they're going very, very well. They're not got experience. They've been trading for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and that's it. A lot of the things I'm seeing out there in the marketplace are what I learned in year 1 and year 2, and now do not use at all. I'm seeing indicators used completely wrong. I'm seeing Fibonacci's drawn absolutely incorrectly. I'm seeing trend lines drawn all over the place. It's just an absolute free-for-all, and I don't take anything away from these people. I'm not trying to upset or say that I'm better or that anything like this. There's no arrogance coming from me in this space. It's just that I know what I know. I've been around long enough to understand that, unfortunately, these people, they don't know what they don't know, and they believe that what they're doing is going to continue to work. Well, I've got a saying, and that saying is, even a turkey can fly in a hurricane. And I'll tell you right now that when these markets do settle down and become something similar to what the tech market was, like the internet, like the NASDAQ, their strategies will not work. And if you trade like that, you will be exposed. After the big boom that we see, once these markets level out and become just another market, and we don't see those massive moves that we're seeing, then we will need to have a good, sound trading structure. If we don't learn that from the beginning, it's very difficult to unlearn those bad habits, and you'll lose a lot of money when this market doesn't just go up, up, up all the time. So education is a key part of that. Learning correctly, learning properly, and learning something that's going to give you massive value. That's why I've been doing this. Many courses and groups have been trading little more than 6 months to a year, been around for a bit longer than that. Lots of rubbish on the chart. As I said, it's just not worth it. My charts, you'll have seen it on the videos through socials or however you've seen it, or other videos on this website. Very clean, very straightforward, and my strategies are very simple, okay? It's very, very, very simple to follow my strategies. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy to master them, because mastering a trading strategy is not just about the strategy itself. Being a good trader is about your own self, your body, your being, your human, your mind. The strategy is a part of that. And then there's record keeping. I look at running a trading business. I look at teaching you trading as a business, as opposed to just, here's some technical analysis, go and have a crack. Okay, very important. I wanted to raise the standard, guys. I am good at trading. I know that. I am good at presenting. I am good at educating people. There are some things that I am not very good at. I am very bad at setting up websites. That's why I've got other people to do it. There's a lot of things on this planet that I am terrible at. Okay, fishing, spearfishing, and trading. They're my 3 things that I am pretty damn good at. And I don't mind saying it, okay? I am very humble, but I wanted to raise the bar. I wanted to raise the bar for trading education in the crypto space. I want everybody that joins this space, and it's happening so quickly, I want them to have a good, sound foundation to learn upon and to grow upon. I can provide you with that foundation if that's all you want, or I can provide you with the foundation all the way through to a level of completely advanced VIP mentor status, okay? So it takes time. If you have the time, you may as well use it wisely and work with someone that knows what they're doing. I teach the ingredients individually, then together they come and we make some magic in those strategies. It is a literal checklist. There's no need to have barbecue sauce if you're baking a chocolate cake, so why bother learning it? That's just an analogy in the sense that focus on what you need, not what you don't need. Okay, today I'm doing X, so I don't need to have a trumpet. You know, I'm going to go and renew my license today. I don't need to take a drum kit with me. I don't need to take my fishing rod. So why would I even think about that? It just seems so ridiculous to put that in the same sentence. Yet, in technical analysis, with what I'm seeing on the charts out there in crypto space, people are doing this, and it's because they think they need their trumpet to get a license. They just don't know what they don't know, guys. Simple strategies that are easy to understand is what underpins my trading success, and if you allow me to help you, it will underpin yours as well. It's not easy to be a great trader, but I'll tell you what, it starts with getting some good leadership, some good guidance, and then repetition. Practice, 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 get feedback, and learn. What accounts do I use? Look, there's no right or wrong accounts, okay? People ask me, so I'm going to tell you what I use, and I continue to evolve and find new platforms, and this list may change over time. So if you do see me using a different account, don't say, oh, well, you didn't say that. I am always evolving. I'm always trying to find a better option. With Bitcoin futures coming in, now that they're on the table, I'm waiting for those volumes to increase, and I'll start to trade across those futures too. What platform? I'm not sure yet, because I haven't found one that's good enough at this stage volume wise. At the moment, I like to trade with IG Markets and BitMEX for trading on leverage with Bitcoin. As far as getting other positions, like for your altcoins and whatnot, Bittrex is good, Poloniex is good, Binance, BTC Markets, and Kraken, along with CoinJar. So we've got exchanges, and then money moves onto the platforms where you can then buy some of those lesser known altcoins. There's CoinSpot as well. I like CoinJar. It's just because that's what I like. It's a little bit less costly. Kraken's also fantastic. If you want to learn more about those, there's links available. I'm always looking to add new accounts, as I said, so I'm continually evolving. Why have different accounts? Well, the reason we have different accounts is simply because it allows different order sizes. Some of the smaller platforms, you can't get a big enough position. Now, if you're trading with a small amount of money, that's okay. But you want to have liquidity. Liquidity means I can get in and I can get out. I use multiple accounts because some coins don't list across all platforms, which can often be a great opportunity, because as they get listed on a larger platform, they tend to have a move. There's different features. There's a whole plethora of different things. This little video is not about all the platforms. It's more about why you work with me. So wallets. A crypto wallet is your storage facility for your coins. It keeps them safe from the world of hackers, provided you follow some simple and effective rules. It's best to do your own research on this, because some people get very confused on this. It can be a little bit complicated. I know when I first did it, I was freaking out. I'll tell you one thing that I did that I think you should also take heed of is if you're going to move coins from, say, a Bittrex across to a wallet, just do a little tiny bit first to make sure it gets there, to make sure it works. Understand the process. If you've got some form of way of videoing it, video it so you can never forget and you can always reference it. The following are fantastic. The Nano S, the Trezor, and the MyEther wallet are fantastic offline storage facilities. I can't stress enough that you need to do your own research on this point. I'm not going to walk you through it right now. I want you to do your own research. It's a very big part of your learning curve to learn how to actually get your coins into a safe location. You can keep coins on platform. So what I'll do is I will tend to keep any of the coins that I'm trading. Sometimes I'll harvest coins. What that means is I'll take it as a trade. When my trade hits a target, I will then take my money back. So the money that I invested into that, I'll take back. So now I have no money in the market, and I'll leave those coins out there. They'll just be my coins that will sit there, and hopefully those coins or tokens will do really well and perform, and I just look to harvest coins. When trades come, I'll harvest. Sometimes I don't, I just take profit, but those harvested coins move across and they go into my wallet, so they're safely stored. Some common mistakes. Often with trading, people spend a lot of time thinking when in fact they should spend more time doing. Very simple saying, ladies and gentlemen, trade what you see, not what you think. I have a rule, I have had a rule for 8 years now, do not think. It sounds silly. I'm mechanical in how I trade, I'm mechanical in the way I think, and my strategies are mechanical as they are checklists. I do not need to think. I need to go through my lists and I need to do what I need to do. Don't think too much. Don't read too much. Don't believe what people are saying. Find your own way of doing it. Have certainty in your ability and then move from there. Doing is either looking for good trades or raising orders. So that what I'm saying by spend more time doing, you're scanning the markets, you're looking for opportunities, you're raising your orders. Just because you went and had a look at the charts doesn't mean you need to trade. Overtrading is the biggest reason people fail. More trades doesn't mean more success. Good trading is where you make money. So focus on becoming a good trader. Good traders make the most money. Whether they intraday trade or they swing trade, good traders make the most money. Learning everything about the markets, guys, is not what you need. Focus on what you need. And if you don't know what you need, even more reason to work with someone like me. It doesn't have to be me, but find somebody that you go, that actually makes pretty good sense. I get it. I need to learn more. I think I could get my head around that. This guy seems like gets what he's talking about. I can hear him. I can understand him. I do have an Australian accent. Hopefully it's not too thick and you can understand me. But it's about becoming a master of a couple of things, all right? Chasing a trade, don't chase a trade. If the trade is gone, if the pump has happened, leave it alone. I don't care if it goes 5 times higher. It's bad trading, it's poor practice, and eventually it will bite you in the backside. Never assume just because you read something, heard something, or this needs to happen, or this has to happen because this person said it. Never assume anything, okay? What you want to do is learn how to do this yourself. So you look for what you need, open your eyes, shut your inner voice out, and then be objective. Be objective in your thought process. Be structured. Every single thing I do comes back to very, very simple market principles. They go up and they go down. You can buy and you can sell. That's all you can do in the markets. You can buy and you can sell, or you can sit out. One's a passive, two are doing. Buy or sell. So everything funnels down to that. Am I buying? Am I selling? Are the buyers winning? Are the sellers winning? Who's winning the candle? Who's winning the trend? Am I placing a trade? These are all back to buying or selling. Keep it very simple is my principle. Okay, keep it simple and around what the market actually does. Don't forget this. The market can and will go higher. Don't question it. The market can and will go lower. Don't question it. That's why we plan our trade and we trade our plan and we follow strict risk principles. Because you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know what I'm going to do. I don't use stop losses because I get stopped out, is a quote that I hear very often. This is a quote that I hear very often from people that lose money very quickly. A stop loss, if the price is hitting your stop loss, it is not your stop loss's fault, it's your trading style's fault. You need to be better. The stop loss is doing its job. Guys, don't focus on profits. Focus on risk management and keeping your pop. Entering a trade when you believe a negative outcome will come. People do this. It sounds bizarre, but you've got to be careful. Only enter trades that you feel strongly about because you've got a reason to. Otherwise, it can feed into your subconscious and hurt you. People think that a winning trade or a profitable trade is automatically a good trade and a losing trade is automatically a bad trade. In this series of courses, guys, I'm going to take you through the psychology of understanding why this is actually massively flawed. I'll also give you my routine and give you a bit of an understanding about some of the tools that you can do to make sure you stay cool, calm and collected and inside of yourself to make the right decisions at the right times. Don't blame other people. Take advantage of the ability that you have. You've all got it. Learn yourself. When you make a mistake, that's okay, but take the blame. Take responsibility. Be bigger, be better, and learn from it. It's not a problem. We all make mistakes. Keep records because people don't. It's not the wonderfully sexy part about trading, but I tell you what, if you want to be successful in a trading business, it's just as important as anything else to keep records, to monitor yourself. Think about the person who owns the local news agent not keeping all the receipts and transactions. I mean, they're not going to run a business for very long, are they? Taking tips. I don't know a single wealthy trader in the world, and I know a lot of them, okay, that take tips from people. They know what they're doing. Patience. This is something that is lacking in the market. I can't go enough on this topic. You give the wrong person the keys to a Ferrari because they don't know what they're doing, they're going to crash. I see people that have made millions in crypto. They've made it very, very quickly. They don't know why. They've just got very lucky. Then the market starts to move and they just panic. They lose themselves. They get so freaked out. It becomes just absolutely insane. And I watch this, and the only thing I can think of is that generally money is made over time. So you learn how to get used to the fluctuations when you're trading. You learn to manage your emotions. When you go from nothing to being worth 15 million because you bought some Bitcoin 5 years ago, and then you start trading other alts, and all of a sudden you're making a ton of money. Well, you don't have the skill set to really know what to do. Not to say you don't deserve that money, but it's usually hard fought to get $15 million or even $1 million. It usually takes a lot more time and a lot more control. Do not forget that, okay? Have patience. Take your time. Breathe. Think. If you're new to crypto, you still need to listen and be patient. If you've been around for a while, you definitely need to be patient still. You're going to have good trades. You're going to have them where you miss them. It doesn't matter. Don't run around smacking yourself in the head, kicking the wall, kicking the cat. Don't feel emotional if a market moves and you're not in it. You didn't miss anything unless the trade was there and you did everything you were meant to do except for take that trade. You didn't miss a thing. There'll be many more moves. There will always be another trade. Without patience, you don't have the peace of mind to be in your zone and to make clear, managed decisions. Okay? Don't forget that the tallest tree starts first with setting its roots. The first step to climb Everest is still the first step. Be patient. Take your time. If you want it and put the work in, it will come. The power of now. This is an area in my courses that I spend a lot of time on. This is an area through the subscriptions, through everything. It is the core of my success. It is the core of what will be your success, or you can choose to ignore it because this is some weird hippie shit. It isn't, all right? The power of now is understanding where you are right now in that moment, being the person you want to be right there in that moment, right in that moment. If you want to be consistent and get consistent trading results as a trader, you need to have a consistent approach. Having a consistent approach and consistent structure in your strategy is two things. The third thing you need is to be consistent emotionally when you come to your charts, when you come to your checklists. Why is this so important? Because if you go in there one day and you're not feeling good, you'll go through the checklist and you'll think that works, that's right. On another day when you are cool, calm and collected, you'll actually be more objective and you'll think to yourself, well, no, that's kind of close, but it's not really. It's not quite there. In which case you'll leave it. Being in the right moment, in the now, is so important. Now I've got areas in my course, full areas in my course, where I teach you some of the strategies and structures that I use to get myself into that zone, that space where I'm comfortable. I've been doing it for years and years and years. It starts with a routine outside of my trading desk, away from my trading desk. I've got to get myself to be the best I can be, to be the clearest in my mind before I start to trade. And if you don't believe this, turn this off now and leave, okay? Because you're not going to be any good at this. If you don't believe this but you're willing to learn, hey, stick with it. I'm cool with that. But if you think this is all crazy weird stuff, just leave. I don't want anything to do with you, okay? I only want to help people that I can actually help. I don't want your money if I can't help you. Okay, and if you don't understand that it's really important to be in the right mindset when you make these really important decisions, i.e. to take a trade or to leave a trade, then you're really, really missing the point. Each individual rule in the strategy becomes a simple and straightforward and unemotional, objective decision. You better make sure your headspace is right for that. Being subjective will cost you money, so focus on the now and ask yourself now, are you thinking or working from your rules? Big, deep breath. Often helps to ground you, and then you move on, roll with the punches. A big part of it. Some of what people have been saying over the years, guys, I'm just going to click through this, let you have a read. I've worked all over the world. Been very lucky. If you need more time on it, just pause. Now, as you can see, guys, the links below, the courses below, you can click on each of those. I'll give you a little bit of a video run through as to what is inside of those courses. There are packages as well. If this is right for you, if you believe I can help you, if you want to be guided through your cryptocurrency life, to get the most out of you, to be the best trader you can be. I welcome you to tradercobb.com, where I will give my absolute all, answering your questions, being involved with you, showing you my trades, showing you my daily scans. Everything you need, you can have. Just get involved and promise me one thing. You put your arms up in the air and you just listen and learn, and let's do this together. Guys, welcome to tradercobb.com. I look forward to working with you in the future. Thanks very much for your time.